Hi everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're returning. So this is take 5 of this video. Not because I'm being disrupted by anybody else, because I'm alone right now. Have about an hour before my older boys get home. Jason just went to return some things and he had to pick up some groceries. So I have about an hour. And so I thought I'd hop on and show you my new little silicone. If you did not watch the video I posted earlier today, that was actually a video I made last night, but I didn't get to post until this morning. And that was the box opening of this baby. So if you want to see the box opening, check out my video previous to this one first. And it'll give you a good laugh too. So today, what did I do? So this morning it was, nice, calm, nothing. It was great this morning again. So we're on a roll, okay? 2 for 2. I got some organizing done. I went in Danny's room and I labeled his drawers with all his clothes. I took everything out, threw away what doesn't fit him anymore. Folded everything in there because when they do the clothes, they like to just shove them, you fold them and everything, put them on their bed, and then they should put them away. But he just will stuff them in. So I took everything out, redid it, folded everything, and labeled the drawers. And so that's what I did with that. Organized some things in my closet, but my closet is a mess, guys. My closet is like, I don't want to, it's because there's not enough space to put everything. And it's like, where does this go? You have tablecloths, blankets, pillowcases, sheets, clothes, undies, all kinds of things. And then you have shirts, summer stuff, winter stuff, pajamas, nightgowns, everything, slippers, socks. And then plus I have all the Christmas decorations. The only thing I don't have in my closet is the actual tree. But all the Christmas decor is in my closet. Everything lined on the bottom. I have things on the shelf. It's cuckoo crazy. So, and I don't have like a walk-in closet, guys. I have just a double door, closet. And there is there's 3 shelves. One, and then it goes up and then up further like a tall shelf. But still, I mean, it's not, there's just not enough room. But anyway, so I tried to do some stuff in there. Christmas gifts, I'm hiding under Danny's bed. And in my closet, I have 2 bags already in there. So, nah, it is what it is. And so I am here today to share some things with you about this baby. So hold on for 1 second because I want to get I think my coffee's too far. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're back. So, okay, so I opened this baby last night. Amazon got here late, and I was like, you know what? I am doing my video anyway, because I really could not wait. Number one, who could wait? I was so excited, right? So I kind of I want to talk about it, but I don't because in case somebody didn't see, if you guys didn't watch the box opening and you really want to be like a surprise kind of thing, shut this off now. Go watch that first, okay? Believe me, you'll love it, okay? Go watch that one first, then come back and watch this one, okay? So I'm going to talk about something else for a second, and then I'm going to get to the baby. So, okay. Let's put the baby. So the baby does have a cute diaper on. I found a Huggies. Now this is a newborn size, and it fits. But it's a cute diaper. I like this gathered in the back. I would probably get preemie diapers. I don't have any right now, but I have them in my Amazon cart. Okay. So let's just, start with what I have for the baby, okay? Okay, you go here. And then we're going to do a name reveal as well. Look at these feet. The feet are so cute. All right, we're going to go over. I'm going to show you everything in a minute. But so I had this elf hat. This is my only elf hat left of Kate Quinn. And I've hung on to this for a very long time. It was Jack's But I took it and gave it to this baby. Then I showed you guys these yesterday. I opened them. Um, this is a hooded romper with the bear ears. It has the fold over mitts, and it has this real wooden buttons. And we're gonna unbutton that. That might be, why they were such on deep sale. I'm thinking, if you have a real baby, who the hell wants to unbutton all these buttons just to change a diaper? Like, there's nothing here, in this area to unsnap. You have to take off all these buttons and then I'll button them all when you want to change every diaper. No, you don't want to do that. So, but anyway, that's besides the point. It's cute for a doll. It's cute for a doll. It's very nice material. Now, I did wash this in draft this morning and I put it in the dryer. For some reason, it didn't want to dry that well. So I just took it out and it was a little bit damp and now it's completely dry. So, really cute. We're going to try this on the baby. It is a preemie size, so we're going to try that on the baby. I should just unbutton it now, right? Let's see. I would think too that, like, I don't know. Like, once a button comes off, like, you're done for. So I don't know. I mean, buttons are okay. I don't like zippers. I prefer either just the one piece pullovers with no zippers, no nothing, just the snaps in the crotch area, or not even. I don't know if they make them without. But I like the snaps best. Yeah, no zippers, no buttons. I mean, I could deal with buttons. I just don't like that if, you lose a button, that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to, and then I'll try and get him in that way. I mean, all right, cat's out the bag. It is a boy. So I ordered the girl. Look at the way he's looking. Like, ah. I ordered the girl, and I got the boy. They sent me the boy. So I was very shocked, and you will see that if you go watch my previous video, because I was like undressing him, trying to show him, and then I put my hand here, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. So, yes, he has balls. Just like his mama. He's got big balls. So, it was meant to be, I guess. I wasn't sure. Okay, when I'm thinking, I was a little disappointed because what is with this fucking wig today? I was a little, oh, now I'll be like Belinda. Hey, Belinda, we'll fix our wigs together. Twist a little, pull a little, we'll be all right. So, anyway, so yeah, I was a little disappointed at first, because I was preparing for a girl. I am just happy that I'm happy. I'm happy. I forgot what I was going to say that I'm happy about. Sorry. I'm happy that they sent me the right doll, the right sculpt face, whatever, and the right size. And, it was a shock, because, what I was saying is I'm happy that that's what I meant to say. Cuckoo Sandra. I'm happy that I didn't buy more girl stuff up front, because, I only got a couple of pink things. One of the pink things is coming today. It's that same brand as the teddy bear thing, but it's a one-piece pink, like, snap up sleeper. So I got that and a $5 pack of headbands. So nothing really like a lot of girliness. Okay. And it's weird because I was going to get a really cool girly blanket, but the teddy bear one popped up on um on the lightning deal first. And I was like, okay, that could be for a girl. And I washed this too. This is really nice. It's like, it's a medium weight. It's not like the thin muslin blanket, but it's like, it's doubled. It's a double muslin. But it's not really thick neither, because I have a really thick one too. But I love the edging on this. Is so beautiful. And it's reversible. So it has the teddy bear on one side, cream on the other. And it's really big too. So, this, of course, I'm keeping. I had a brown blanket that I put on the bottom of the bassinet. I don't know if you could see that with this here. Wait. See, there's the brown blanket. And then he's got his bottle. And this Posh Peanut I had, took the tag off, washed it. The other one that I had a tiny pinhole in it. That was hardly noticeable. But this one did not shrink, I don't think, as much as the other one had. We're going to see. I did wash this too. So we're going to see. I really want to put him in the bear outfit first, but this will work for a boy. Okay. So at least I have a couple things. I don't have any t-shirt. Like I have this from Little Johnny. Oh, it fell. Oh, hold on one second. Okay. So I had this one on him. This H&M newborn, just a long sleeve onesie. I put that on him last night. It's big, a little big. So I looked in Little Johnny stuff, and I do have this Carter's Preemie Side Snap onesie that could work for him. But this, I have a Preemie Carter's Just One You, and Just One You runs a little bit bigger than the regular Carter's. So, and this is a little more stretchy, I feel. So I think we're going to try and put this on him. Think where I got this from. I don't remember. But so that's a cute little Elephant Carter's onesie in blue. It's a preemie. So we're going to try this on him. We'll put this on him underneath the bear outfit. So we'll try. I'm hoping that works. I think it will. I think it will. So he has his own bassinet. And yeah, so okay, so like I said, I was upset for a second. I'm going to be honest with you. I was upset for a second because I'm laughing because I feel like that was a sign for me. Like that was a sign to maybe I shouldn't have a girl in my collection. And then when I thought about it, what is with this fucking thing? And then when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I would have to buy all girl clothes because I don't have any. So maybe this was I don't have really this size boy clothes neither. But if he had to, he could share. Like I have those couple of things and whatever. So maybe, well, I don't share the silicone outfits with the cuddle babies anyway. So like that green outfit and the teddy bear one is only for him. Like I wouldn't put that on Jack or Dominic. But I looked at him. I gave him a bath. I powdered him. I did find some imperfections, which is common in these Amazon silicone dolls. So it's not anything that I'm like upset about or that would make me return him. I'm not returning him. I have decided to keep him. I actually decided last night, and me and Danny named him. Danny actually picked a name. And as soon as he said it, I was like, yes, because I will tell you the kind of story of that. And then I'll tell you his name, and then I'll show you these little imperfections. I'll tell you the pros and cons of this doll. So first I want to say that I bonded with this baby last night. I totally did. It's so odd, right? It's so weird how you can spend thousands of dollars on a doll and not even bond with them. You could spend $100 on a doll and not bond with them. But sometimes the cheaper dolls, now by no means is $130 cheap, but for a silicone it is. Um, Sometimes you bond with, like, my Behringer dolls. Like, I'm bonded with Tyrone and, Snoopy and Sega, all of them up there. And we play with them and we laugh with them. They talk like we do. Me and Danny do role play with them, and we have a lot of fun. There's meaning in it. And that's why I talk about, like, with what happened with my panda, right? My Chonker's panda. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful panda. But if it's not doing what I need it to do, what I need from it, then there's no need to hang on to it. I mean, I don't have a mansion and I'm not a millionaire. So I can't, that's a lot of money for something to just look at and say, yeah, it's beautiful. But I could do that on pictures. I could go and see a picture of the panda and say, oh, it's so cute, and then go back to it later on and look at it again if I want. It's kind of the same thing for me. It's just not worth the amount of money to just look at when you can look at it over the internet. Some people might say that's crazy, Sandra. That's not the same. But when you're on a budget, it is. It's like you buy things for a purpose, right? At least that's how I do things. I buy things with a purpose, an intent in mind. And if it doesn't do the job, then it doesn't work. So anyway, Behringers, love them. They're like $20, $30 a piece. I would love to put them on cuddle bodies or weight their bodies, because their bodies are kind of weird the way their arms stay. They kind of look like a football player, like their arms are just like cloth to like kind of here. It's a weird cut, and you can't move them. It's kind of not like this, but I don't know. I'll have to show you guys maybe on another video, future video. So where was I going with this? Oh, okay. So I bonded with the baby last night. So, I wrapped him up. He was in his white t-shirt and the elf hat and in his little diaper, and I wrapped him in a blanket, and I literally held him to my chest, like skin to skin, like you would a real newborn. I don't want to put this on but I was lower cut, but I'm not going to show you guys. But anyway, and I slept with him all night like this on my chest, and that's what I used to do with my babies. And the weight of this baby is like perfect. It's like, it's heavy, but it's not overly heavy that you feel, oh, I got to put this baby down. It feels very realistic to me. And that's how my babies used to fall asleep, especially Jack. But all my babies I held like that, on my chest, just like this. They would go to sleep like this. And it's comforting. It was so comforting to me last night. And I knew, and I kept looking at him, and the way he just looks, he looks like a little gremlin. And I knew, I was like, I can't send this guy back. Even though it was the wrong gender, you know what? It was meant to be for me. And that's how I feel. Now, he slept that way all night. When I woke up, I had it might still be here a little bit. You could see it. I had this huge red mark on me from his face because he was like this all night. So the silicone was like stuck to my skin. But when I woke up, okay, and I'm going to tell you this. When I woke up this morning, first of all, I had a great night's sleep. I haven't had a great night's sleep in a while. Had a great night's sleep with him on my chest. And then, in fact, the night before, I kind of slept even better. I had little Johnny on my chest. So the weight of this, where it's the placement of it, the way I'm holding it on, it's helping me. It's helping me. And I realized that. So when I woke up this morning, and he's like this, just staring up at me, and I melted. Now, I never play with my dolls in the morning. I haven't picked up my reborn, my two I have left, Jack and Dominic. I haven't touched them. I haven't. Since whenever you've seen them last. They lay in there. I'll look at them, here and there, but I don't pick them up. So, They are beautiful to look at. Beautiful. Um, I'll pick them up to change them occasionally, but I don't even really change them. I mean, I don't know. It's just a different feeling, okay? So I looked at him, right? And Jason was just getting up too, coming up. And I was like this with him. I held him up and I was like just talking to him and looking at him and smiling and, whatever. And I never do that with dolls in the morning. Never. Especially not before coffee. Okay. So I was, he's like, he makes me smile and he's so like, he's bringing joy to me. And that's important. So, and so last night, um, last night, Danny says, Mom, because he's putting him little next to little Johnny. He says, oh, little Johnny has a big brother now. And I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to name him. Now, I want to say that Danny didn't know the names that I was thinking of for the girl. So when I thought that this, when I ordered the girl, I was trying to think of names. And a couple names that I came up with was Lainey. I thought that was really cute. Or Amelia, I thought was cute. Then there was a couple that were kind of unusual names, I guess. But I don't know if I heard it somewhere on TV or wherever, but I liked it. I thought it was different. And Lark. So at first I was like, I don't know, I heard that somewhere before. And so I looked it up what the meaning of lark was. And it said a flock of birds, I believe. Or some kind of bird, maybe. But I liked it. I thought it was different and cute. So I was going to name her Lark. And then, and Danny didn't know that I was even thinking of that. And then last night, I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to name him now because I didn't think of any boys' names. And he was like, I know. And I'm like, what? Because usually he'll come up with these outrageous, crazy names like out of the blue. Like, I don't even know what he's talking about. And he says, Clark. Let's name him Clark. So as soon as he said that, I thought it was so odd because I had thought of Lark for a girl. So when he said Clark and he had no idea, I was like, yes, it's Clark. Plus, of course, my most favorite Christmas movie of all time is Christmas Vacation. And Clark is, he's the main character. So I said, yes, I like that name. So introducing little baby Clark. So this is Clark, and I absolutely love Clark. He is so cute. He's so cute. So I'm going to show you some of Clark's little details here. And now that I think about it, Clark is a shoe, isn't it? It's a brand of shoes, Clark's. They are comfy shoes. I've only owned one pair of Clark's, I think, or two maybe. I think they were sandals though. They were very, very comfortable, I remember. You know what else I had? Oh my God, before I show you these details, thinking of shoes, and I wish I still had these shoes. I had two pairs of them. When we lived in Florida, we used to go to the HSN outlet down in Florida, where you go in there and they have the merchandise on the floor, and things that either were discontinued or outdated, or they moved them along out of their, on television or out of their inventory, and it would go to the the HSN outlet. So we went there. I got myself beautiful rings, beautiful by Victoria Wick. I don't know if anybody remembers them. That lady that she sold beautiful, beautiful rings. On HSN, beautiful big gemstone rings, gorgeous designs. And I used to drool over the TV watching her show all these sparkly rings. I love rings. Rings are my favorite jewelry by far. So I remember I got a beautiful trillion cut amethyst ring with the CZs around it. Beautiful stones. Oh my God. Beautiful, beautiful. Set in sterling silver. That's my favorite. Love sterling silver. And I got my birthstone ring, which is a citrine, which is an orange yellow color. Go figure. I do love the citrine though. I think it's a beautiful gemstone, and I could wear it. I would wear a citrine. I thought about getting a birthstone ring, actually. And then so I got an amethyst, a citrine, and a peridot, and that I didn't know at the time because this was way before kids. But the peridot, the green color, is actually August birthstone, and that is for Jack and Ethan are both born in August. So I was flashy, man. I bought all three rings. Jason bought me all three rings down there. The prices were crazy compared to what they sell them for on, online. So, I got the citrine, amethyst, and the peridot ring. So I had green, purple, and the orange color all together. Looks so beautiful. Set in sterling silver. They were gorgeous rings. I want to say I got all three for under $100 total. Like, it was just crazy price. Then I found Birkenstocks, okay? But they were not the regular like the cork bed Birkenstocks. They were flip-flops made for like the beach or the water. So they were in more of a poly foam, I think it was. They were so super light and thin with a slight arch because my feet are flat. So I can't wear like a traditional arch in a shoe. This was just slightly because the shoe, it was a flip-flop. It was a simple shoe, a simple flip-flop, but they were made so well and it was like walking on a cloud. I absolutely loved them. I bought two pairs. They were the last two pairs of my size, and I got them for like a quarter of the price that they sell them for on there. So I got those and the rings that day. I was so, so happy. Of course, I went and looked at hoping for a doll, which they did have two, but they were porcelain. And at the time, I didn't collect the porcelain. I think the only time I collected porcelain dolls was the Marie Osmonds, and I loved Marie Osmond dolls. In fact, I collected them when we were here in Washington. I never collected them back in New York, only here when we got here. And beautiful, you know what? They were beautiful shelf dolls. I'll say that. Beautiful, gorgeous. Their faces were like angels. Their outfits were like beautiful, beautiful ball dresses and like the ruffles and lace. And if anybody has Marie Osmond dolls, they know what I'm talking about. Beautiful. She made beautiful dolls. I love Marie Osmond anyway, so I was like, oh, I love her dolls too. Anyway, so yeah, they were beautiful dolls. But so that's what I want to tell you about the outlet. The shoes were phenomenal. I wish that I could find those exact shoes again because they would work for my foot. Because it was just a simple, flip-flop type top, the V like leather. Not even leather. I don't know what the top was, but it was comfortable, it fit my foot. It was just phenomenal. It was phenomenal. So wish I could find those again. But anyway, and now I'm thinking of the HSN outlet, guys. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. I used to love going there. I really loved going there. You never know what you're going to find. They used to have boxes, like aisles and aisles of like just this carpeted room. And then they put boxes and everything's in cardboard boxes. They only display one of each item, like on the top of each of these giant mountains of boxes. If you've ever been there, you know what I mean. I'm sure it's changed over the past, I don't know, when was I there? I want to say 18, 19 years ago. So I'm sure it's changed now, but it was so nice. Like you never know what you're going to find in there. The prices were excellent. It was just crazy. I loved going there. Anyway, better than a flea market. And it was indoor air conditioner. And in Florida, I've been to the outdoor flea markets of Florida. In fact, there's a giant one in Daytona Beach. I don't think it's beachside. I think it's across, the causeway, but huge, huge, huge indoor and outdoor flea market. And when I was down there, visiting, staying with my mom, we would go there and it was huge. I mean, like you can't even you would need the entire day. It's like, especially if you're stopping because you're going indoors, it's like buildings, different buildings. You go in a building, you're in there looking around, and then you come out the other side, and then you're outside, and then there's all vendors outside, and then you go across the way, and then there's another building. It's crazy. And there's tons of stuff, new stuff and old stuff. You got to bring your wallet. You got to bring your wallet. It's not a place to go with no money. Because you make deals, especially on the stuff like out on the outside that, is used stuff, and you make a deal with people. And a lot of people are just in the heat and they're like, fuck, they just want to make a few bucks, But I did pick up a couple of, really nice things, a really pretty, I remember an angel topper for a tree. And, I don't know what, I think I gave it to my mom because there was no way of me, packing that or holding an angel tree topper on my head on the train. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, so back to the baby. So I'm going to show you Clark's details. Let's go. Okay. So first thing I'm going to show you is his face up front. Look at his face. Look at me. So he's nice and powdered. It's going to take a couple powderings to get him how I want him, but there's no shine. But as you powder them more, bathe them, powder them more, the powder it gets in it mats them really well. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is, in the video, you'll see on the unboxing, I noticed he had like this little extra bump of silicone here right under his lip. Kind of like, it looked like a wart, kind of like he has one on his hand. So you could see there, you see that little bump, that extra bump of silicone. So he had like one of those right here. And he also had very hot pink lips when he arrived. So when I gave him the bath, I took a Q-tip and I was rubbing to get the paint off his lips. And while that worked, because I knew it was going to, because I did that with little Johnny, when I was doing that, the extra silicone bump came off. It ripped off. And what he's left with is, which I don't want to play with, but he has a little tear, a little hole right there. Which doesn't bother me. I am going to, it kind of looks like he's drooling a little bit of milk. But I do have a silicone adhesive glue in my Amazon cart. And they show that it works for silicone toys and dolls and stuff like that. And it comes with these really like tiny straw-like things that it looks like it's the perfect size to just stick right in there and put the silicone glue in there and just stick it together. Just so it doesn't, I just don't want it to get bigger. But like the way it is now doesn't bother me. But if it gets bigger, it's going to go down his chin. I mean, that's not going to be good. So I just want to glue that together. So that's a simple fix, okay? He does have, I love the wider eyes on him. I do. I'm not going to get more eyes, though, because I was looking at, in fact, I returned the eyes. Because the brown ones looked more orangey to me when I was looking at them more in the light and how they looked on little Johnny. Because we were going to keep those for him and then get the oval ones for this guy. But out of all three colors, the blue ones, I feel, look most realistic for a baby. The green ones would be perfect for like snake eyes or a cat maybe. So that reminded me more like an animal type eye. And the brown ones, like I said, they looked orangey to me, like brassy. So, blue is best, and so that's what we're going to stick with. He does have, like, this crease going across his head. That's how he came to me. That doesn't bother me either. He just has that adorable face. Now, what I will say is, and I also took the coloring off his nipples and his belly button. So those were very bright pink as well. And now they are not. It really just rubs off, okay? So if you're worried about that, like if you had a concern, like you wanted to get one of these dolls, but you're like, oh, those lips are completely red, I'm not going to deal with that. It rubs off so easily, really easily, with just soap and water. We can't show you what's down here, but he has the junk down there. And then, let's see. His toes are separated somewhat. On this foot, the middle three are together. So those middle three are together, and then you have the pinky, and that one's separate. You can see there is the line here. I don't know if you could see that. Okay. A seam line is what I mean, a seam line. And it runs... I'm going to try and show you the best I can with this light, but if you could see the seam line all up here going up his leg, but that's normal. It's on the other leg as well. On his arm, down to his hand. I don't even think you could really see that. Well, you could see all the powder crust in between. Yeah, we didn't get that. I don't have a powder brush, guys. I don't have one. I have one in the car. It's like $3, and as soon as I can, I will buy that brush for him. Okay, so this line on this arm is pretty bad. And then you probably could see that one best. You see that line there? It goes from there, you go. See, it goes from there all the way down. It's a seam line. There you go. There you go. But he is just adorable. And then, of course, the head has that line across. I will say this. He is very floppy. Okay, I didn't weigh him yet. But I am going to guess, because little Johnny is just under 4 pounds, I believe. I'm going to guess that this guy is like 4.5 pounds, I would say. Maybe 5. But he's he's like, he's just more realistic feeling, you know? He's good to hold without feeling, like I said, like I have to put him down, like, oh, my back, my shoulders, you know, like some reborns are weighted just too heavy. And, you know, you can't hold them for long. I think he's the perfect weight. This is the 16-inch doll. I mean, I think they have the same exact one face at 18 inches and even a 20-inch one. I was gonna try the 18-inch, and I still might. I might get an 18-inch. I just love this face. This face is just the cutest thing. Just the cutest. I was thinking of getting a sleeping one, because they have, you know, sleeping ones of one of the Bonnie Brown twins, twin A or twin B. And then there was one, they have the Levi. But you know what? I thought about it. I'm like, I don't know. I just love this. Now, this is a replica as well. This is a replica of the Elisa Marks Coco Malu. And I always loved this Coco Malu face. I almost got an authentic one in vinyl. But I just never got around to it. But yes, so this is a replica of Coco Malu. I love Elisa Marks. I love her work. I love the sculpts that she makes. My Lena is by her as well. I just love I love her sculpts. I think they're adorable. I think they're more like cheeky, a lot of them, and very just chubby, and I don't know, I love her work. So yeah, this guy is extremely floppy. He's more floppy than little Johnny, which requires him to have more support. And also because he's longer, you know, you need that more support. But there's his legs, his feet. You see him jiggle. Look at the jiggle. Look at the jiggle. Jiggling. Very, very squishy, very squishy. Like, he is not hard at all. Like, some silicones are like, they're not that squishy, you know? He is very, very squishy. Very, look at that. Very squishy. Even his belly, you know, I wish you could feel him. He's not like firm. He's jiggly. Look at that. It's very, very jiggly. Now, I will say that little Johnny at a 14-inch, he still has the weight, but he's stocky. I guess that's the word. He's more compact and stocky, but he still has the weight. He has the jiggle, but he's a little bit more firm than this one. In the sense of his head doesn't just like that. Here, I could show you. I have little Johnny here. Like that. Oh, hold on. My kids are home. Hold on. Okay, so my teenagers are home now. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the difference. So this one is very more like, yeah, okay. He likes to bop around more. Now this guy, little Johnny over here in his Christmas outfit, I love this outfit on him. You see how I'm holding him? And yes, he's jiggly and squishy, but he's not going to like slip out my hand. You know, he's not going to like, you could see his head, okay? He is floppy and his head does go back, okay? But he's not as loose. I guess that's the word. So like compared to this guy here, ready? Let's just show you what I mean. So I'm holding both of them same, and then we're going to let them go, okay? You see how far more back this guy goes? Like, you got to really be careful with that one. The heads are heavy. Little Johnny's all worn out, little Johnny. Poor little Johnny. But even though he's worn out, we still love this doll. It's like, you know, that's what I'm saying. How was school?
Good, hold on.
Where are you going? Where is Ethan?
That's what I'm trying to check out.
Okay. It's odd. Hope it didn't happen. I'm just noticing now he does have like a bubble on his hand. Oh, I know this one. Or some kind of rub. I don't know. But I love him anyway. But that's the difference, I would say. The biggest difference is that I would say that this doll holds most of the weight in his torso. Which allows the legs and everything to move more freely and be squishy. He's a little more squishy than this one, and a little more floppy. But both really jiggle nice. You could see the difference in the feet. Look, so this is a 14-inch and this is the 16. The legs are definitely a lot longer. The feet are definitely bigger. The hands are bigger. What's going on? I'm back. Okay. Nothing too serious, I guess. He said that he was talking to his friend, and I guess the kids are being mean again on the bus to them. Well, I just asked Ethan, I said, is anybody being mean to you? Because he was talking about his friend. Is anybody being mean to you? He says, and then he said, no. I said, you're just not telling me because you don't want me to be waiting down at the bus stop tomorrow afternoon. And he said, yeah, that's right. Because he knows Mama will go in. You know, I mean, hey, I would wait there. You know what? Sometimes when kids like see a parent, you know, waiting outside the bus that usually isn't, would give them a clue, you know, to cut the crap. You know, cut the crap, Jan, you know? But, so he won't tell me. And I think that's why Jack won't tell me anything either. I asked him, and I was like, no, nothing. But he really just doesn't want Mama to be confrontational down at the bus stop. Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Work it out with your brother. All right? Oh, listen. Be careful. Don't use this bathroom. Maintenance came today and fixed the toilet. Good thing we got 2 toilets, but never fun. Never fun to have a toilet issue. They came real quick, though, real quick. Anyway, so I would say they're both a great option if you're looking for a silicone doll. I stick by Volants, man. I mean, I have never experienced another brand. I've only seen, and I think, and I've heard, things from friends, that, others were very stiff. They weren't really that squishy. Some were very shiny and wouldn't hold the powder, so they would just get shiny immediately again. And just other issues. So, don't have money to waste, right? So I'm kind of sticking with Volants for now, because that's what I could afford, and I think that's the better option. So I think that I'm not saying that I'm never going to get a hand-painted Artist Reborn again, but what I'm saying is that I can't afford a hand-painted Artist Reborn at this time, at the moment. And, I think that these dolls are fun, and they're interesting, and they bring me happiness, and so who knows? I might expand my silicone Volants collection. They do have all different kinds of sizes and, girls and boys, and who knows? It's a surprise sometimes, They have different faces, awake, asleep, totally different sizes from like 5-inch all the way up to 23-inch and everything in between. They come packaged really nice for a gift. I am not affiliated with them at any way, but I have excellent things to say about this company. I think this is the best company I've dealt with in the doll world, in a very long time. There were other ones that just, to me, don't compare to anything or don't hold up to what they say they are or what they say they look like or anything like that. And disappoint. I feel like Volants doesn't disappoint. And as long as you realize that these dolls are imperfect, they have the imperfections because it's a silicone and, it's on the budget end of a silicone. So keep that in mind. You're going to have the pore marks, the seams, and little, sometimes silicone little warts like Clark had on here. So let's start dressing Clark. That can't be Danny's bust already.
No.
Okay. Can you, all right, I'll just put little Johnny over here. So we're going to dress Clark now. You know what I feel too? I think that this might be they painted him. I think this is a different skin tone because little Johnny, even though I mean, we've had him for 2 years now and powdered him, but I think when we got little Johnny, he was a lot more pale. So I'm thinking maybe this is like the painted version. And I'm noticing like little, that are lighter, like underneath kind of. You see this? I don't know if you could see it. Like there, oh, we're just, it's a little spot. But in any event, this diaper, oh my God, sheds like crazy. Look at this. Oh my God, look. Why? Look at that. I'm changing this diaper. That's crazy. And I only have, he might fit into Millie Moon. I have to look. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm going to try this. I have this other Huggies diaper. This is a little different, but this might shed too. I do have, hold on, let me see if I have. Okay, so I have another Huggies, but it's a little different style. In a newborn, and then I have the Millie Moon newborn, so maybe I'll put him in that. And I do have a few Bluey diapers up, but those are a size 1. So I think we're gonna try Millie Moon. I'm low on diapers, guys. Real low on diapers. Okay. So how was school, dude?
It was good, dude.
So tell me, what did you eat for breakfast? Because I know you went and had breakfast at school.
French toast.
Oh, Dad just tried to call me. Can you have Jack call Dad, please?
Yeah.
He's probably saying they don't have chocolate ice cream. Yeah, I don't know why this diaper free. Why? He doesn't have a text now number?
He would have to get one.
Can you, what about from the computer? Can you email him? Email him quick. Tell him I'm doing a video. Ask him what he wants. Because as soon as I do this, then I have to piece it together. I would have to make a separate video. And then it'll take me 10 years to upload it. Okay, so we're going to put the Millie Moon diaper on him. Oh, Madonna me.
Why didn't you just answer it in peace?
I'm going to have to piece this together, guys. I got to answer this. Okay, so I'm back. Now I'm going to have to piece this together before I upload it. But anyway. So, I got him in the Millie Moon. And it fits good. Newborn size. And his belly button's out because they have the little cutout for the belly button. So, looking good. Looking good. Now I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. And then we're going to dress him. So, you said school was good?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I don't even know if he really needs the onesie underneath it. Should I put it on?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Stitch?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Mommy. Mommy.
It's supposed to look good. We're supposed to just wash this one.
Mommy.
Hi. Oh, Stitch, don't worry. You're still number one. I can't hold you now. You see I'm doing something.
But you hold that baby.
Yes, I'm holding this baby.
Why can't you hold me?
I don't know. This is going to be too hard to get. I'm not putting this on.
I'm not allowed.
Oh, stop. I think I'm just going to put this back on just to go under.
Yeah.
To go under the brown outfit. Because that's what we're going to put on him. But I don't know. Are the sleeves? Let me see. Yeah, I think it should be okay. I just feel weird putting that, just that on him because it's like a, I don't know. We'll just put this one on. You know why? Because the other ones are tight too, I feel. And I don't want it to like, this is loose, so better to be loose than to, you know, hug against the silicone. But overall, I mean, like I said, for the price, it's a good doll, really good doll. And I feel like it's, oh, never mind. Trying to get the pinky one. So are you going to get Danny? Or where's Jack? Dad's on his way home. Something happened at the store, so.
What happened at the store?
I don't know. They wouldn't, I had called first Walmart and, you know, asked them if I do a return. Like I bought items online and they still have the tags and everything. And I had the receipt, you know, the online receipt. I mean, I just bought them like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I went and I said, you know, because usually they'll put them back on my card. But I asked them if they could please, you know, if they could do a gift card, you know, so that Dad could buy some things right away. And they said yes. I even got the guy's name, Paul, which I will call again and say, hey, Paul, you got your things wrong. But anyway, he said, yeah, no problem. Just let them know at the desk when you return the items. So I gave Dad a little list of stuff to get, and he couldn't get it because they wouldn't give him a gift card. They put it back on my card. So now I got to wait until they release it back on my card, which is probably like 2 days. But so I guess it's macaroni again tonight. Which is fine, you know, it's fine. You know, it's food. It's food. It'll fill your belly and that's it. You know, but I I'm out of my cream. There's no milk, so I'm gonna have to use just I told Jason, I was like, I'm not gonna be good without my creamer. I'm not my half and half or milk. I mean, even milk I'll take, but couldn't even get that now. So back to square one. Got to figure it out. And then Amazon, they wouldn't refund me for the panda until after they receive it because of the price. Usually with the little items, they'll refund you once your item is in transit. But for larger priced items, they usually wait until they get it back at their return center. Then they issue the refund. And even then, that could take up to another 3 or 4 days. So I'm like, frick. And then I sold all those Barbies on Mercari. Made $45 off that whole lot. Like, that person got an incredible deal. But I'm happy that they went to somebody, that's going to use them and do something with them. And I made $45. So, hey, whatever. But so they should get that tomorrow, I believe. And then I got to wait for a rating, and then I got to transfer the money over. So it's like there's money in all these different places, but who knows when they're going to come in? Who knows when, So it's a little, tricky right now. We're trying to, But so mommy will just make those curly macaronis. Actually, those are really good. Oh, and that soup Daddy made last night, Danny ate 2 bowls of it. It was just egg noodles cooked in chicken broth, and we threw some celery and onion in there and grated cheese. It was so good. Delicious. I think I'm going to have some of that because we still have a big pot of that. And he also made a batch of macaroni salad. And me and Danny love that. Everybody loves the macaroni salad. So we'll figure things out. We always do. The pantry is full of stuff, but it's like the same, macaroni sauce, that type of thing, rice-a-roni. But we do have a whole chicken. I don't know if it's thawed out yet though. So it's just the odds and ends, like syrup. Like we have 2 things of pancake mix, ran out of syrup. No butter, so we got to use, we have no oil either, so we got to use the spray. It's just like things like that. Like, I guess inconvenient items are missing, I mean, the convenient items are missing, not inconvenient. They know what I mean. You know what I mean. But anyway, so this shirt is a newborn. It is a little, loose on him. Okay, so now we're gonna attempt it. I don't know why I put you guys like on the side of me. I should move you over. There. And also like there, okay. That's how we should have been. I don't know why I was looking to the side the whole time, having neck ache. Okay, I think we should put I just got something from your school. I don't know what about.
My school.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's a bear. Let's see if we could do this without unbuttoning another button. Let's see. I think I could. Oh, foot.
Just foot?
Foot. All right. Oh, wait. I think it's twisted in there. Okay. We got 1 foot in. Okay. Oh, and that one just went in by himself. But we got to make sure that the toe part is correct. Okay. And then we'll just tuck his shirt. And then we're going to put the arms in. pretty easy. It's fitting pretty well. Let's see. Okay, and then we could put the mittens up. Let's see how the mittens look up. Oh, that's cute. Like he's going on a trip in his favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through the sky, little Einsteins.
Climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to find, little Einsteins. Come on, jump in, little Einsteins.
We need you.
Little Einsteins, yeah. Do 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 do. Dora. Do Dora. Dora the Explorer.
Dora.
Ethan used to love Dora. It was his favorite.
No.
Yes, it was. We couldn't even walk into a deli or a store. Rite Aid. We would go in there and he would see all the DVDs and he would grab them off of the counter. He had to have Dora DVDs all the time. You couldn't live without your Dora. She was your girlfriend, face it.
Yeah.
She was your toddler crush girlfriend.
She still is.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm
that
joking.
that would explain some things.
I'm joking.
No, you're not. It's
Yes,
okay.
I
It's okay if
am.
you're in love with Dora.
You have a crush on Swiper.
Yes, swiper. Swiper no swiping.
Ew.
Swiper no swiping.
Stop.
Aw, man.
Dora.
Excuse me. Dora. She's an explorer. Are you watching The Time for Daniel?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to button you up, Clark.
Oh, my name's Clark. Nice to meet you.
Stop it. He's not a dork.
Oh, sorry.
Stop.
My name's Clark.
That's rude.
Nice to meet you guys.
What the... What was that?
Hi, guys.
What, do you have marbles in your mouth?
Yes. My name's Clark.
And I like to sleep in the dark.
Oh, you.
My name's Clark, and I'm not afraid of the dark.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Hi, guys. My name's Clark.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
You have a
That's how
problem?
act.
You have a problem with your mouth or something?
Yes. Hi, guys. Oh, yeah. My name's Clark.
I think you need a doctor or something.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah.
You have marbles? Ew, stop. What the hell is that?
Hi, guys.
Stop. Where did you even get that from? It's freaking me out. Stop.
Hi, guys.
Stop. Stop it. Oh, this looks, look how cute.
Hi,
This
guys.
is the preemie size, and it fits
I think you
perfect.
have something to say, Mom.
I'm
Hi,
Clark.
guys.
Hi, guys. I'm Clark.
I'm Clark.
You're crazy.
Hi, guys. Oh, yeah.
So we could pull this down a little bit, I think, in the back, yeah. Look how cute.
Hi, guys.
Will you be quiet, you?
Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Hi, guys.
guess I had my fun hour.
Hi, guys.
So he looks absolutely adorable in this. So cute.
Hi everybody.
Hi, guys.
I'm here to stay. My name is Clark.
Hi, guys.
My name is Clark.
Hi, guys.
And I think I got a fart.
No, hi, guys.
Wee, I'm so jiggly.
Hi, guys.
All right, enough.
My name's Clark.
Uh,
Hi,
so everyone,
Hi, guys. My name's
what
Clark.
do you think? All right, Ethan, come on.
I'm sorry, it's funny.
It's funny the first couple times, but after that, it's not.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, so he looks absolutely snuggly adorable. Danny's gonna say, "Where I want one for little Johnny."
Damn it.
He's so cute. I gotta get him some sleepers. I found him a cute pack of 5 Disney onesies. Like one has Woody on it from Toy Story, one has Buzz, one has I think the Lion Guard.
The Lion Guard.
One has Cars, like from the movie Cars. One has Nemo from Finding Nemo. Really cute onesies. You know, he could just hang out in a onesie, you know. And then they have some, like, I want to just find some Snap Up Carter sleepers, regular sleepers. They could be footless, you know, something that snaps up, or a pullover, something like that. But I'll eventually find things, you know. I'm not in a rush, you know. I'm not in a rush. I would like to get him some normal one, you know, just undershirts or onesies, you know. Just, I found a pack of like 5 Carter's ones, like they're the side snap onesies. They're like there's like green, 3 green and 3 white or gray, but like one is a green stripe, one is like has a green print on it, and the other maybe a solid, I don't know. But those are cute. For like $20 you get 5 of them, and they're really cute. I've had them before, actually. I bought those for my first reborn Sam ever. So, oh, look how cute he is eating. Look at this. Oh, he's so cute.
Don't make me say it.
He's so cute.
Don't make me say it.
Little Clark.
Hi, guys.
He's so cute. How can anybody not love this little face?
Hi, guys.
He's so cute.
I know, guys.
And I bet, like, painted, like a repaint or whatever, or painted with silicone paints by an actual artist, they would actually make this baby look awesome, because he is so cute. But he's adorable the way he is. He's doing what he's supposed to, and I'm keeping him. And his name is Clark. So you will be seeing more of Clark on my channel. I am thinking of not venturing totally out, but going a little more deeper into the Volent silicone dolls and actually get a few. Maybe I'll get one for my birthday. Maybe I'll get one for Christmas, because they are at the lower end of a doll budget, you know. And so they're affordable. And if that's what I need to do, then that's what I need to do. And I found something that makes me happy, the same way the reborns do, but at a fraction of the price, which that's something that has to be done, you know. But I'm glad that I was able to find something, and hopefully I will add another one, maybe a girl, who knows, because this one has balls, so it's definitely a boy. And that's that, you know. So this is a little 2-ounce bottle. If you're wondering, these are 2-ounce Advent bottles that I found at Walmart. They're the wide neck 2-ounce, and they're so cute. Like, I used the 5-ounce of these for Jack before I switched to Playtex for good. We tried Advent. We tried all bottles with Jack, but he never liked the skinny bottle. None of my kids liked the regular skinny bottles. They always had to have the wide neck, big nipple bottle. And so these are really cute. They're 2 ounces, so really, really cute for a baby, especially a preemie. And then the nipple pushes in real quick. You know, a lot of times I cut them off, but I found that you could just push them in, you know. And it works the same way. And the silicone, it's so cute when you're feeding them, because it looks like they're really sucking the milk. Because with the reborns, you can't really do that, the vinyl, because it's more, you know, it's not as pliable, squishy. But like with him, it looks like he's really eating. It's so cute. So cute. So that's kind of where I guess I'm at. Hoping that I will get a girl one day. And if not, I guess I'll keep trying the different boys. They have an adorable one for like $170, I think. He looks like he's a heavy one. He's awake. Has chubby cheeks, and he's adorable. I would like to try that one next. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have other things that I have to get next out of the way. No more dolls. Till my birthday, hopefully. Hopefully my birthday I'll get another silicone maybe. But I have to really focus on Christmas time. I think I've done a good job for September, but there are things that I have to get next month. And Prime Day deals is October 7th and 8th, everybody. Prime Day deals, baby. Here I come. And what I'm going to do is, and this is what I do in the Prime Day months or deals, whatever, or Black Fridays. Because I get paid in the beginning of the month, I make sure that I get gift cards, or I put it on my gift card balance. So I'll put a certain amount on my gift card balance. This way I know that I have the money on Amazon already, and when I see the deals, I grab them. There's no checking my account, making sure I have enough, where did the money go? None of that. So I would say I'm probably going to put, because I have to buy Christmas presents anyway, I'm probably going to put at least 400 on for Amazon Prime deals, because you just never know what's going to pop up, and you want to be able to grab it. And I am in Christmas shopping mode. And so what I do is I take half my check usually to do Christmas every month. For September, October, November, December, half my check goes for Christmas stuff. Whether that be presents, gifts, wrapping, cards, wreaths, ornaments, tablecloths, dish towels, decorations for the house, candy I send to my sister and to my uncle, and so I mean all that included, like that is around what it costs me every holiday season. And so I have to try and budget things accordingly, because if I don't, that even 1 month screws me up completely. So I am sending the bunk beds back that we got for the kids, because the mattresses suck, and Ethan has been sleeping out here on the couch because he said that his sides hurt him when he sleeps on the bunk bed. And it's because the mattresses that they give you with the bunk beds suck. They're thin and they suck. So I wasn't about to pay $130 a month for almost 18 months for them. Jack's okay, but for them to not be able to sleep on it, it's stupid. So it's going back, so that'll free up $130 a month, but then I gotta buy them. Now the bed frame I bought for Danny's bed is beautiful. I love it. It's like a rustic wooden headboard and stuff. So my plan is to get the other boys the same headboards, one at a time, 1 month at a time, and then get them new mattresses. But for now, when I spoke to Rent-A-Center and I asked her, I said, can I upgrade the mattresses? I said, because they suck, they can't sleep on the bed. And she said they don't do that. They don't do an upgrade. They don't really have, and I would have to pay another $130 for the mattresses a month. So then I'd have to pay like $260 to Rent-A-Center. I can't do that. So she told me that she said I could keep these mattresses. They will just come pick up the frame. But I could keep the mattresses because they throw them out. So we're going to keep those mattresses for now. And I have the old frame, the twin frame beds. Not with a headboard. It's just the fold out frame. And I'm glad I kept them, because I wasn't going to keep them. So they will just use their regular frames for now with those bunk bed mattresses. And then in October, I'll buy one frame. And then I'll buy another frame in November. And then the mattresses, I'll get one at a time, December and January. That's how I have to do it. So, but they have the mattresses and a frame for now, but it's not the look or, what I want for them. And it's not going to be as, comfortable as a higher end mattress, but these things take time. It takes time to make a place feel like home. And you know where that's from. Sage, you know where that's from. It takes time to make a place feel like home. That is from Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. When Jody moves into town, the platypus, Jody Platypus, and she moves next door to Daniel Tiger, and they go in the house and they're singing. And that was one of the songs that they sang. So, it does, it takes time when you can't just buy everything outright, it takes time to build things up. And let me tell you, we have built this place up so much over the past 9 years, um, but it takes time, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So, I guess that's it for today because Danny's going to be coming in any minute. I fed the baby. I dressed him. Let's burp him. Let's burp this baby. That's how I always did my babies, like this. Good boy. Okay, the hood is a little bit big, We're going to have to pull it down a little bit back. But look at this baby. He really is the perfect size too to hold. I like it. All right, let's see. Let's show everybody your beautifulness here before we go. This outfit is adorable too. Maybe if I think because it's sliding, if I put a beanie hat or something underneath this, it probably would stay better. Look at this cutie pie.
This cutie pie. Hi, aunties and uncles. I'm Clark, and I'm going to be here for a while. So get used to me. I see you. I see you.
So, do a little romper room over here. Anyway, so I am so happy with him. Again, it was slight, I wouldn't even say disappointment. I would say shock or surprise more, that I got the boy instead of the girl. But I did write to Valence, personally, because that card that came within the box said to call if there was an issue within a week of getting the doll. And I did call and explain the situation. And I said, I have my YouTube channel and I've always given your company excellent reviews. And I always tell people to go get a Valence doll if they're interested in silicone. Because I think you have excellent quality in your dolls. And, I said I unboxed the baby. I have had 3 others in the past, and I have unboxed the baby on my YouTube channel. And I was shocked, when it wasn't a girl that I had ordered. And so I'll wait to hear back from them and see what they say. I don't know. But I thought it was worth a try to see if they would maybe send me the girl. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated, keep you in the loop. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. And you know what? I have to say, I'm sure you see it and hear it in my voice and just how I am. I'm back. Like, I feel so much better. Like, I know I've said that before, like, I'm back, but I think I wanted to be back, but I wasn't fully back, to Sandra's videos. I was constantly thinking off to the far left and the far right about everybody else from my past, that I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that. Oh my God, I don't want to offend this one. I know now she's going to go and say this to this one. I'm done with all that, and I could breathe and I feel at peace. And I'm just back to being happy with my dolls and not worrying about everybody else, and what everybody else thinks and what everybody else, because I don't really give a fuck. That's what makes me happy, is not giving a fuck. That's how I started this channel. I started this channel just being me. And if you didn't like it, then oh well, see ya. Hey Belinda, oh, she just posted a video, so I'm gonna have to go watch that. But it's just, I just have that feeling again of pure joy for the dolls and to come on and share things with you guys and not have those feelings of oh my God, what are others gonna think? I can't say that, or I can't talk about that, or I'm gonna offend this one, or this one's gonna, you know, um, whatever, you know? I mean, it is what it is. And, you know, um, that's it. That's it. I'm here. It's me. Come in and watch. I've gotten some new subscribers lately, so thank you. Want to thank you guys. Also having older subscribers that have never commented before comment on my videos, so thank you for that. Um, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely I am getting there. And um and I always said it's not about the numbers, and it still isn't about the numbers. It's about the people that take the time to come in and watch my videos and enjoy watching my videos, enjoy listening to me talk and chat about my family, current and past, talk about holiday cooking and baking and decorating and the babies and the new clothes that I find, the sales that I get, the just me talking about stories from, long, long ago. Um, and also stories from my current life. So it's really a big mashup of things, this channel. Um, and occasionally I'll have my children in the video, or at least here with me. And a lot of times I won't, and you'll notice when they're not here because I tend to curse a lot more. I do have a sailor mouth sometimes, so if that bothers you. But when they're here, now nobody's here right now, but when they are like in the room hanging out, I might, slip up once or twice, but I really try not to like just full on, fuck this, fuck that. Oh, you're an asshole, whatever. Um, you know, um, but that's part of me. That it just comes natural to me to curse. I mean, I don't think twice about it. I'm not like, oh shit, oh I should. That's just how I talk. That's just how I talk. Okay, and if it bothers you, then don't watch it. But in any event, I mean, there are times where I try to just not, but then I'm like holding back, and then I think, well, that's not me, and I'm not going to be somebody else to please one other person or two other people. I'm going to be me, um, so I'm sorry if that offends you, but it doesn't offend me. So I'm just going to be Sandra, um, and this guy over here, this guy, I love him so much. I would kiss him if I didn't have lipstick on. So cute. So cute. All right, guys. I guess let me go because I'm sure the bus is going to be pulling up any second. I could see when it does, but let me go. And I will be back soon. Don't know when. You never know. I mean, look, I did 2 videos in 2 days. Well, actually in 1 day because I'll post this later. Or maybe I'll post this in the morning. I don't know. But, yeah, maybe I should give people a chance to watch the box opening first, So maybe I'll post it in the morning, kind of like I did yesterday's video. I post that this morning. So maybe I'll post this one tomorrow morning. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Instead of having 2 on the same day. But yeah, I'm excited for my silicone journey. I'm excited for fall, and I've already gotten pumpkin coffee, but I'm excited for pumpkin things, and and then it goes to Thanksgiving, my birthday, and Christmas. It's so exciting. I think, my tree I'm probably going to put up mid-October, I would say. So like 4 weeks, about 4 weeks I'm going to put it up. So I'm excited about that. But I have to figure out something else for the bassinet to put my 2 reborns in. I might close that up and put the 2 of them in the stroller because I could fix that and both of them will fit in there, and that will take up less space than the bassinet. So gotta think about that. I gotta start thinking about that. In fact, I might do that tonight, maybe just to see how they will look. I know they look good together in there, you know, like a little snuggly. Um, trying to think. I'm just trying to think, guys, because once the air conditioner goes off, and the heater comes on, the stuff has to move away from the heater. So I got to kind of reconfigure things again, which I will. I'll figure it out. And that's that. So yeah, I'm going to try and actually my next video, I know I keep saying it, but the next video, I'm going to show you my two authentic reborns, Jack and Dominic. So maybe then is when I'll try the stroller idea. We'll change them, do a change in chat with them. Yeah, dress them up, put them in the stroller. And because you guys haven't seen them in a while. And we still have a 80s giveaway winner to pick. And like I said, it will be towards the end of this month. So watch out for that video. You don't know which one it's going to be. Or maybe I'll just put giveaway winner in the title. It doesn't have to be hidden. If you would like to enter the giveaway and you know that you haven't, I should just read the names of who's in it. And if you haven't, there's still time to enter if you want to. Let me just quickly, Danny's home now, but I have the bag right here. I'll just quickly read the names. And if your name is not on here and you'd like to join to win an 80s toy, not from the 80s, you know, a replica, you know, an updated, you know, something from Amazon. So not an original 80s toy, but, so I have everybody's names here that had entered. I'll just say it quickly. Maribet's Little Angels, Sherry, Tracy Bridges, Suzanne Goodwin, Noodlebugs Reborns, Alicia Padme Padawan, April Haught, Susan's Reborn Nursery, Eileen Matthews, Hope Klein Schmidt, Amanda at Wawa's Angels Nursery, Christina at Cuddles by Christina, and Liberty Lane 9915. So if you are not on here and you would like to enter the 80s giveaway, just comment below 80s giveaway and I will put your name on the list. And then I will draw a winner probably next week. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching Little Meatballs Nursery. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.